Good day everyone! We are Group 1, Lara Jewel Fabre, Princess Bondoc, Jean Mendoza, Christy Santos, and Clean O'Malley. And today we will present our infographic about protozoans, focusing on one specific disease, amoebiasis. Protozoans are microscopic single-celled organisms. Some protozoans are harmless, but others can live as parasites inside the human body and cause disease. These infections are very common in tropical countries like the Philippines, especially in areas where there is poor sanitation, unsafe drinking water, and improper hygiene practices. Some well-known protozoan diseases include malaria, giardiasis, and amoebiasis. For our presentation, we chose amoebiasis because it is one of the most common intestinal protozoans infections. Amoebiasis is caused by a parasite called Entamoeba histolytica. It is usually transmitted through contaminated food and water, making it highly preventable but still widespread. In this presentation, we will discuss the disease itself, who are affected, its form, and how it can be prevented and controlled. And Ms. Franchelle will discuss the disease and forms.
Thank you, Miss Lara, and good day, everyone. I am Princess Franchelle Bondoc, and I will be discussing the disease and forms of amoebiasis. So, amoebiasis is a protozoan infection that mainly affects the digestive system, particularly the intestines. There are two main forms of amoebiasis. The first is intestinal amoebiasis, which is the most common. This form affects the intestines and may cause symptoms such as diarrhea, abdominal pain, and in severe cases, bloody stools, also known as the amoebiodysentery. The second form is extraintestinal amoebiasis. In this case, the parasite spreads from intestine to other organ, most commonly the liver. This can lead to a serious condition called a liver abscess. The infection begins when a person ingests cysts of the parasite through contaminated food or water inside the body. These cysts develop into active forms called trophozoites, which invade the intestinal walls and cause damage. It is also important to remember that some individuals may not show symptoms but can still carry and transmit the parasite to others, and Ms. Jean will discuss the affected population.
Thank you, Ms. Franchelle. Good day, everyone. My name is Jean Mendoza. I'll be discussing the affected populations of amoebiasis. The population most affected by amoebiasis are those exposed to poor environmental and sanitation conditions. This includes children who are more vulnerable due to weaker immune system and less awareness of hygiene practices. People living in areas with limited access to clean water and proper waste disposal are also at high risk. This is why amoebiasis is more common in developing countries. Travelers who visit endemic areas may also become infected, especially if they consume unsafe food or water. Additionally, individuals with weakened immune systems are more likely to develop severe forms of the disease. Manual workers and people who are frequently exposed to contaminated environments are also at risk because some infected individuals do not show symptoms. The disease can spread easily within household and communities. And Ms. Glian will discuss the prevention and control.
Thank you, Ms. Jean. Good day, everyone. I'm Glian, and I will be discussing prevention and control of amoebiasis focuses on improving hygiene and sanitation. Here are some important preventive measures. First, proper hand washing is essential, especially before eating and after using the toilet. Second, always drink clean, boiled or filtered water to avoid ingesting the parasite. Third, wash fruits and vegetables thoroughly before eating and make sure that the food is properly cooked. It is also important to avoid eating from unsafe or unhygienic food sources. From a nursing perspective, education plays a very important role. Nurses help in promoting awareness about hygiene, sanitation, and early recognition of symptoms. Early diagnosis and treatments are also important. Amoebiasis can be treated with antiprotozoal medications, and prompt treatment helps prevent serious complications like liver abscess. In conclusion, amoebiasis is a preventable disease. With proper hygiene, safe food and water practices, and health education, we can significantly reduce its spread and protect public health. With that, this is now done. Thank you for listening. We are ready for the questions.